Welcome to your trial of Selling Seller Edition. Today I'm going to be taking you through the profit section so that you can view your accurate profits and margins. Let's go ahead and jump into the tool. And when you're brought into the tool, you're automatically going to see the cockpit, but then you can just click into profit. When you're brought into the profit section, you're going to see this overview, and then you can choose the time frame that you want to focus on. So we have some preset ones at the bottom, such as the last 7 days, last 30 days, or you can simply select the most relevant one to you right over here. You'll also have the ability to view this information by relevant time zones, just depending on what marketplace you are selling in. And you'll also be able to see the information viewed by individual marketplace or by continent. So we have the EU and North American marketplaces. And then finally, you'll be able to choose the relevant currency as well. When you look underneath the overview section, you will see your total sales, total costs, operating profit, and profit margins for the time period that you have selected, and of course for the relevant marketplaces that you have selected as well. Now for total sales, we factor in PPC sales, organic sales, overall shipping revenue, and then for total costs, we factor in sales tax or VAT, cost of goods, Amazon referral fees, FBA shipping fees, promos, returns, ad spend, FBA storage fees, FBA service fees, and other Amazon fees. In this case, this would factor in your subscription to Amazon Seller Central. And then, of course, this will calculate your operating profit and your profit margin. Here you'll be able to see your KPIs for the time period that you've selected. So your units sold, orders, gross sales, operating profit, profit margins, and ROI. You'll also be able to see this in a chart format as well, and you can select the relevant KPIs that you want to view here. If you scroll down, you're going to be able to see all of your ASINs for the time period that you've selected, along with the relevant ASINs for the marketplace. In this case, it's just simply showing the ones for the European marketplace, as we did select the European marketplace at the very top, but once again, you can choose the individual ones right here. For each of the ASINs, you will have the ability to view the individual KPIs, everything from gross sales to net profit to units and so forth. You'll also have the ability to view this information by individual child ASIN, or you can group it by parent by simply selecting the tab right over here. And you can even choose to group it by market. So if you want to view the North American market as a whole or the European market, clicking on that option will show you that individual view too. Something else that you can do here is select the individual columns that you want to view, and you can really tailor this to the information that you are trying to view at that time. So for instance, if you wanted to view any other of the metrics here, you'll have the ability to select them, and this list is quite extensive, so you'll be able to get a much more in-depth look at your profits and your margins. Now, in order for you to get the most accurate profits and margins, we do advise that you enter your shipping costs and cost of goods for your individual products. So I wanted to show you where you can do that. You just want to scroll back up and click on the Cost Manager tab right next to the overview. Once again, you'll be able to choose the relevant marketplace here that you want to enter your costs for. And then when you look here underneath products, you'll see that everything is actually listed out in parent format. In order to enter the individual costs, you just have to click here where it says Show SKU Costs, and then you'll have the columns for shipping costs and cost of goods. If something else that you will have the ability to do is to actually enter a shipping cost and cost of goods for the relevant time period. So if you manage to negotiate a better price with your supplier for your products or get a better shipping rate, you can go ahead and factor that here so that you have the most accurate profits and margins. So in order to do that, you just want to click under Current Period and Edit Cost Period. And then finally click on Edit, where you can go ahead and update the unit price and the shipping price as well. So if you do have a lot of ASINs and doing this process would be very time consuming to do individually, we do have a bulk upload feature for you as well that you will be able to see on the top right. So once you've entered all of your costs, you will be able to get a lot more accurate profits and margins for the products that you're selling. Make sure to stay tuned for the next videos where we take you through the PPC manager and the rankings feature as well. I will see you there.